Graphic novels. So, New Kid by Jerry Craft is one of my all-time favorites, and Jerry Craft is one of my favorite authors. Graphic novels are just that, right? Novels that are told primarily through graphics, but also with the text. And there's a ton of brain work that has to happen here and comprehension work that has to happen in order to get the whole story. Sometimes graphic novels get a bad rap from adults and teachers and parents as being like not real reading. And I say that is not correct. This, in fact, is real reading, and sometimes even more sophisticated kinds of skills have to be used than reading a conventional text because you have to do so much work in your head to build the story and making a lot of inferences that you can only make by the evidence that's supported through images plus the text plus your own schema, and having to determine how this author and illustrator is telling the story that they're telling. One thing that I do believe, and sometimes readers don't always do this, but I know, having spoken to lots of graphic novel artists and authors, that they write their books with the intention of them being read multiple times. So I always say, read a graphic novel at least 2 times. One time to get the gist of the story. They do read pretty quickly. And then a second time where you're reading more closely, right? Even more responsibly and responsively than the first time, because you're guaranteed to notice things that you didn't see the first time around. So I love graphic novels. You need to bring all of those strong reading skills about understanding characters, their relationships, looking for objects that often mean more than what they seem, thinking about the settings, all those things that you know to do as a reader. And then on top of it, you need to bring things that you know about visual art. Like, what is this illustrator doing with color to help you understand the mood or the tone of the story even more? Or what about just the overall style that the illustrator uses, that the artist uses? What do you notice about that, and what does that mean? How do they show emotion through characters? Like, there's so much to pay attention to. So have a great time reading graphic novels, and I can't wait to hear about your experiences.